So, I wanted to talk about the Sony State of Play that recently happened on January 31st, 2024. And I didn't really go into this with any expectations because I'm not really expecting anything to come out that I'm excited for this year besides Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and then Dragon's Dogma 2. So, most of the time, I didn't really have a lot of strong feelings during the showcase, and sometimes I just felt very confused, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. First off, Helldivers 2 doesn't interest me at all, and then Foam Stars I'll be getting for free because of PlayStation Plus. I don't have any plans to try it though, but maybe I'll download it. And then there's a lot of games that I would rather get on my computer, like Dave the Diver and V Rising. Those games just aren't something I would play on my PS5. And then Rise of the Ronin, I just feel very neutral to. I don't have a lot of strong feelings about that game, but if it goes on sale. Besides all that, the Stellar Blade showcase was very interesting. It showed off a lot of the gameplay and the story aspects, and for me personally, I didn't really care about the story too much. It wasn't that intriguing to me, but the gameplay looks very fun, very action-packed, and it just looks like a fun time, especially with how sometimes like you could really brutally kill the monsters in certain ways. And I mean, the character designs are very pretty. Like, they're the definition of a very clean, cute anime girl with big but besides that, I don't really feel a certain way about the models. It was a very pretty game, and some of the designs are very cute. It's just funny to me how the girls are super, like, cute and, like, you know, like, kawaii and stuff. And then the men are just very, men. At least the ones that I saw so far, they're very boring. Not cute at all. Like, they should have leaned into the pretty aesthetic more, because that's obviously what they were going for with the girls. Besides that, I'm not planning on getting this game on launch, but maybe on sale. Also, I see people comparing it to Nier a lot, and I'm personally not seeing it, besides maybe the combat a little bit. But if that game can also give me some existential dread, I'm welcome to it. For Zenless Zone Zero, I was keeping up with it right when development started, and for like those initial teasers, but I have no plans to play this game. I just can't do it. It's too much for me, and I'm not a Hoyoverse hater. I actually really like their games. I've been getting back into Honkai Star Rail, and Genshin Impact is always trying to get me back, and it's stressing me out because I'm so behind, and I can just feel it like building up, and I'm afraid to go back because I have so much to catch up on. It doesn't help, I've also been having the urge to play Final Fantasy XIV, so I just can't add another live service game to my current load. I will go crazy. I feel weird to comment on Silent Hill because I've never actually played the Silent Hill series, but I've been a very casual watcher of Let's Plays for years, and I do not know how I feel about the direction they're going with a lot of the new games, including that new Shadow of Released game, the short message one. I just feel like they're leaning too much into the trauma of it all, and it's becoming a little corny. I don't even know if this Silent Hill 2 remake will be good, which is a little sad. But yeah, that's just an opinion from a casual fan because I can't play these games because I'm too scared. I know, sorry, but I cannot change myself. Speaking of another game series that I didn't play, I haven't played BioShock. I watched playthroughs of it and my friends play it, so that is the extent of my knowledge. But I am excited for JUDAS because the game looks fun. I'm not necessarily going to buy it on launch, but I like the style and what they presented in the showcase. or not the showcase. I really like what they presented in the state of play. It was very intriguing, and I like, you know, the little story beats that they presented so far. I feel like a lot of these games will end up getting through PlayStation Online anyway. I know a lot of people have conflicting opinions on this, at least from what I saw, but I'm really hyped for the Until Dawn remaster. I don't know if I'll buy it at launch, but I am very excited. I know they're only doing this because a movie is going to get released and they're trying to build up hype for it, but Until Dawn is one of my favorite games from Supermassive, so it has like a special place in my heart for them. And honestly, like, compared to all the other Supermassive games I've played, I think I did enjoy Until Dawn the most. Sonic X Shadow Generations looks sick too. Another remaster, and I'm actually hyped for that. I love Shadow. I'm a Shadow girly, so it's really cool to see him again. But also, I don't know why they titled it that. So good luck to all the kiddos searching it up, because you're not gonna be happy with what you see. The last two games that I'm really hyped for are Dragon's Dogma 2 and then Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And Dragon's Dogma 2 just looks so good. I've seen a couple thumbnails here and there on the YouTube sphere about people getting worried and stuff about it, but I haven't watched anything on that, so I don't know any of the criticisms, but I am going into it completely blind. All the trailers I've seen so far are just making me more hyped for it, and I'm playing through the first one right now and I'm having a really good time. I can see why the pawn system is very hyped up, because I'm sort of experiencing them learning from me already, and this game was released like a long time ago. So I'm curious to see what Capcom's going to do with the pawn system and how it's going to be adapted with all the new technology I'm assuming they have. My only hope is that they add more male romance options, because the only thing I know about Dragon's Dogma 2 is that there's like, not Dragon's Dogma 2. The only thing I know about Dragon's Dogma, like for sure, is that there's only 2 love interests that are male, and they're both not that great. So I hope they make that improvement in this game. The girlies are gonna be playing it, and the girlies love a good prince and knight, or whatever you want to add. Just add more than 2. Like, please. And I wanted to end my thoughts on Death Stranding, because I'm not a Kojima hater, but I also don't necessarily like worship the ground he walks on, but I do commend him because he really makes unique games and unique concepts that he likes to explore. His trailers are always crazy. I never really get what's happening, and sometimes I just end up feeling a lot of confusion, sometimes a little bit of fear, uncomfortability. You just feel a lot when watching those trailers. He's a very unique creator, and you can just tell from the work that he does. I am planning on playing Death Stranding this year, especially now that I know the sequel's coming out next year, and I just want to see if I can get it. I want to know, you know, if I get why he did what he did in these games. Or maybe I'm just too smooth brain now, who knows? Also, the game models look amazing. Everyone looks so pretty, and I can't believe Elle Fanning's in this. I love her, so that's exciting. This trailer definitely made me feel like I want to play it more than when I first watched the first trailer for Death Stranding, but that might be because I have more context now of what Death Stranding is as a whole and what they intended with the games. And yeah, you know, it was very exciting, and I look forward to more of what this guy does. He's just a very unique creator on the scene that I enjoy watching. I enjoy seeing what ideas he's coming up with. Like, I really wonder what that movie project he's gonna do. I hope it's good. Who knows? How many times will I say who knows in this video? But yeah, I feel like this is a little all over the place. I hope you enjoyed my quick rambling thoughts, and I will be back. I want to talk about the games I played in January and what I have planned for this month. So you might get a video this week, depending on my schedule. We'll see. I've cut a lot from this video, so who knows if I'll be in the mood for anything. Bye. I have to comment on people comparing it to Nier Automata. To Nier Automata. Is that Automata? Automata. Automata? Automata. Nier Automata? Automata. Nier Automata. Okay. To Nier Automata. I feel like I'm not pronouncing it right.